Hi, my name is Brian Danforth, and I'm a professor in the Department of Entomology at Cornell University. My lab studies the role of wild pollinators in apple orchards, and we've recently developed a new project called the Northeast Pollinator Partnership to allow apple growers to measure the abundance of these wild bees in their apple orchards. And by doing so, we hope that apple growers will be able to gauge whether or not they need to bring in honeybees for apple pollination, or whether they can rely more heavily on the wild pollinators. So we're hoping to involve as many kinds of apple growers as possible, from large commercial operations to smaller, medium-sized organic operations, and even to small backyard naturalists who have an apple tree in their backyard. Apples, like many fruits and vegetables, are highly dependent on pollination. Apple orchards rely heavily on both managed pollinators like honeybees and also wild pollinators that occur naturally in and around these apple orchards. Our studies focus on understanding how these wild pollinators contribute to apple pollination in central New York and throughout the northeastern US. And what we found is that the wild pollinators are extremely important. They are abundant in many apple orchards. They are diverse, with over 100 species of wild bees detected so far. And on a per-visit basis, they are very effective in terms of pollinating apple flowers. Our project will involve 5-minute visual surveys on apple trees in full bloom, and we will provide you with guidance on how to distinguish wild bees from honeybees, and the surveys shouldn't take more than about 5 to 10 minutes to conduct. The data that you collect will be extremely helpful to us in terms of making recommendations to you on whether or not you should rely more heavily or less heavily on managed honeybees. We think this project will help reduce the cost associated with apple pollination because the wild bees are in and around your apple orchards naturally, and you won't have to rent them for apple pollination. The more data we can collect over the largest geographic range, the better, and so we encourage you to join the project and become a data collector by signing up on the website. Thanks very much for your interest in the project.